but it's a legend that is richer than all of them put together, and she's written for Destiny's fucking Child, motherfuckers.
In sync. I know.
So I didn't understand. Portia's fine. She can be there. I don't mind her, but when this RHOA is on my show, you'll hear she was saying things like, please give us a chance this season. Look, she admitted, I asked her, I said, season 13, I mean, you don't think it was good, do you? It was an off season for RHOA. But look, the numbers aren't great out of the gate. They're not bad. They're better than the OC in New York, but they're under 1 million, which for RHOA is a thing. And I don't get it because Marlo is a superstar, and we have She by Sheree is back. So
I know I do love She by Sheree.
Right? Like, let's see what the numbers are. I don't understand why it premiered under 1 million. I don't get it. I'm not knocking RHOA. Well, I am paying respects because I think shade could be brought like no other franchise. And we even talk about your best friends over there in Potomac. And this RHOA is like, okay, so this is who I would say could come along. And this is a current RHOA. These are the Potomac gals that could come along, but she's like, honey, I don't care what you do down there in Potomac or up there. She's like, you better put on your big girl pants because we bring it. So I agree. RHOA, let's not count. These are the superstars. These are like, right?
Well, I do have to say I have two predictions. I actually predict that Real Housewives of Potomac, and those women I love and adore, like I ride for them so hard. I actually think they're going to premiere higher rated than RHOA. I do. And I got to tell you, I actually think that this lawsuit that Nene has brought, and I almost wonder the timing of it too. I actually almost wonder if that's hurting the ratings because, people for the most part just read the headlines, and Bravo has been embroiled in a lot of controversy over the past 2 years. And I almost wonder if, and I'm not even saying this like people are citing whether Nene has a case or she doesn't, but I almost wonder if people are like, I'm so tired of the drama with Bravo. I don't even want to watch anymore. You know what I mean? I almost wonder if people are checked out. And I kind of feel like, is this going to happen for The Bachelor? The same thing. Like, are people just like, I liked Chris. I loved the way it was. I don't, whether Chris Harrison should have stayed or should have gone. I'm just not going to watch. I'm kind of wondering if that isn't spilling over.
Maybe. I mean, by the way, I think that Nene, no shade. I think it's a timely lawsuit. I think she did it when RHOA was coming back. I get it. And mind you, for all the people that are like fake lawsuit, get over it, bitch. Let's not underestimate, there are diehard ride or dies for Nene. Nene is I'm a right. I love Nene Leakes is the greatest housewife of all time. I mean, she is unbelievable. Like what she has done. She is so, and she's multi-talented. I mean, she was great when she was acting and she was in Glee. I think she could have been a Wendy Williams type person with a talk. I mean, Nene is so talented. So I understand, but I just wonder about that. By the way, though, I did want to ask you, did you see the rumor that Giselle was allegedly dating Peter, Cynthia Bailey's ex Peter, and she's completely denied it. But I thought, could you imagine if Peter makes an appearance on RHOP with Giselle, even if they're alleged friends? How great would that be? Guess what? On Carlos King's top 10, he put Giselle.
Giselle's a queen.
She's the producer of RHOP. She
is.
And I think we talked about this before. She doesn't repost. She doesn't get into the dirty. She doesn't have her face in that phone. She is like, my paycheck is on that screen. She earns every dime of it. She'll come on my podcast, and Giselle, I thank you from the bottom of my heart every season. She doesn't repost you. She doesn't she's not in her phone. She doesn't get into the messy, sloppy bullshit drama in the phone. And she's winning the game. The years that these women lose, the hair, the wrinkles, the pounds that pack on, all the stress that goes along from this damn fucking device. Giselle is like, why am I going to care any of this? Nope.
I know. She's so good.
And I think she's I think Giselle, bravo, because you get the assignment. And I think she would, just for the sake of it's Peter, I think she would go there. Bring him on. Girl knows what she's doing.
I love it. I'm with you.
You know what we have to talk about next week when we have more time?
Okay. Yes. I was going to say I have to go soon, but yes.
Next week, we need to, because it started this week. We'll be 2 weeks late, guys. We got to talk about the RH, because more stuff come out, the RHOP cast trip. There's
okay.
a
Oh my
drama
God.
brewing. So let's add that to the next week.
Okay.
But yeah. So there you go. RHOA. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed.
Okay. Well, me too. Again, I do love so many women on that show. Maybe Drew is going to bring it, obviously, with all the marriage drama. You know, I want to support. I love Marlo. I love Candy. But you know what this RHOA
said that came here? She's like, listen, give Drew credit. A, she spoke up to Kenya the first season, which that's a scary thing. And B, that second box, like with Jackie, where I'm like, you have to show your personal life. Drew lets it all hang out. She's like, my marriage ain't perfect, sweetheart. I almost divorced Ralph.
Yeah, I know. She is. It is true. I mean, they have good drama. So, all right.
Can I just say one thing before we go?
Yes.
When people ask me about the house husbands, and I have my short list, my very short list, which is Evan Goldschneider and maybe only one or two others, that Ralph Pittman Jr., he is right at the top of that. I don't know where he is, but he's in that top 5, sweetheart. He is in that top 5.
Look, you could be giving Ralph a massage because he gets into all the details about how he almost accepted one from his assistant. So I love it. David, you can find the Sarah Fraser Show Monday. I actually put out 7 days a week now of episodes, but Tuesday is my personal life. Wednesday is all the TLC talk at the Sarah Fraser Show on TikTok, on Instagram, the Sarah Fraser Show podcast, everywhere pods are played. And I love you, David. I'm so grateful for our friendship, even though it is show business.
It's show business. It's David Yontef and Ashley behind the velvet rope. And we have a lot of other things brewing that we're going to do off air. So stay tuned. Behind the velvet rope, Apple, Spotify, Patreon, if you want to hear me and Kim D on the weekends, and follow the Instagram at Behind Velvet Rope and look at the YouTube videos. Just do it all. Like every little click is $1, is 50 cents, sometimes only 1 cent. That YouTube shit, it's like a cent. It's a cent a click. Shit's not easy, but the struggle is real, guys. We're like hustling our asses, and hopefully you're not sick of me. I mean, like, not you, but this audience.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm not.
Listen, sometimes when we do this, I'm like, David, I'm tired of listening to you fucking talk. Like, shut the fuck up with you and your damn ugly opinions. Just shut up. So sometimes
that's beautiful about you, because you don't give a fuck if people are like, shut the fuck up, David. You're like, okay, fine.
I mean, listen. Yeah.
And by the way, fuck off.
I mean, it just is what it is. And like, I don't have an ego. I'm the first one to check myself at the door and be like, you're really fucking annoying today, and I'm over you. So I just think people want real. They just want real. We're in a different age, and I'm going to stick to that. That's my thing. That's all I know. Right?
Love you, David.
You're never going to hear me wanting to edit myself. If I said it, I stand by it. I regret it. Move on.